Hi, Graham here with the latest on the beta launch of We Share Abundance, the latest on our disruptive innovation, which is our SOAP program, Success on a Plate, Serving Others Attracts Prosperity, SOAP. And wherever you're watching from, because we should be streaming live on Twitch, YouTube, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. So wherever you're watching from, welcome. I just want to say that I only see comments from the Facebook group. So if you've got questions, that's the only place that I'll be able to see them. But most of the things that you'll be asking are on the website anyway. They're there, particularly on the FAQ page. So if you've got questions, go through that FAQ page first. Whether you're a member or a visitor, we get questions so often asked, and they're all on that page. Okay, very rare we get a question that is not covered on that page. So if you do have a question that's not on that page, by all means put in a support ticket. We have a wonderful support team. They're volunteers, they are respectful, courteous, knowledgeable, and very, very helpful. And all tickets are answered within 24 hours. So if you have a question that's not on the FAQ page, put in a support ticket and you will get a response. The only thing I will say about that is occasionally our emails that are sent out automatically from our help desk do get blocked by internet service email providers. Usually they get through. Sometimes they'll go into a different folder rather than your inbox, but occasionally they get blocked altogether. So when you put in a ticket, make sure you take a note of the ticket number, and then you can go back to the support desk, log in anytime you like. Like I say, tickets are answered within 24 hours, often a lot faster, and you can log in and you'll see the response there. And I'm very, very proud of the volunteers we have in all sections of support. We have people that are on KYC, we have people that are on withdrawals, we have people that are answering tickets. We have different aspects of support, and these people, wonderful people with that unconditional love in their heart, and they find the joy of service in serving you and all the other members. So treat them with respect, please. Okay, I'm heading over now to We Share Abundance publicly group in Facebook, to make sure that I've not been talking to myself. People can see and hear me, and I can see if there are any comments there, any questions that need answering. So if we look for We Share Abundance publicly now in Facebook, and if it comes up, yeah, it's up here. And I couldn't resist the date. I usually write the month. I usually write normally I would have written February the 2nd, 2022 or something like that for the date today, but I just couldn't resist putting in 2222. So it is February the 2nd. It's Wednesday, and if I click on the video, it should open up and I should get all the comments. Okay, great. And we've got Russ Cowley at the top of the comments list. He's from Newcastle, UK, followed by Dave from London, UK, Leon from California, USA, Martin from St. Helens, UK, Kathy from Nova Scotia, Canada, Carl Lucas from New Zealand, Johnson Akpomade, I think, Johnson from Nigeria, Andrew Dean from New Zealand, Thobsa from South Africa, Ramachandra from India, One day he may get back home to the UK because he is a UK citizen. Russ Kelly says, I'm coming through loud and clear. Great, thanks, Russ. We've got Peter from Kettering, UK, Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA, Norman from Doncaster, UK. Any update about withdrawal and nest eggs to withdraw? Over 1 year gone when we buy nest eggs. Nest eggs, as has always been stated on the nest egg page, when they mature in 6 months, go into your With Abundance wallet automatically. Okay, and they're subject to the same withdrawal rules as anything else from that wallet. That's all on the website, no changes. And then we've got India, Nityanda from India. Okay, I had a little bit of a ramble about our support team because somebody whose pools didn't automatically restake has been complaining and very abusive, in actual fact, to very polite, helpful replies from not only some of our support team, but also from Devyani, our developer, who explained why the pools didn't automatically restake and that that bug has been fixed. And this person persists in being quite rude and disrespectful, quite honestly. I know that sometimes you get upset because things don't work the way that you think they should. But if you read the terms and you read the FAQ page, you will see that staking and restaking of pools is the members' option and obligation if they wish to restake. We offer auto restaking as an option, but if it doesn't work for some reason, it's your responsibility to stake the pools again if that's what you want to do. It's not our responsibility to run around after you. We offer auto restaking as an option. It usually functions well. If it doesn't, it's up to you to just go in and manually restake. It's no big deal. It doesn't mean you're paying again, which this person said she wasn't prepared to do. You're not paying again. You either pay through an automatic process or you pay through a manual process. But whatever happens, if you want to have a do at anybody, I'm your target because the buck stops with me. You start abusing our teams and our developers, our server admin teams, our support teams, anybody that is volunteering to help you, and you come to me, you're not going to get any, you're just going to get shortchanged from me, quite honestly, because they're doing their best for you, and you can shout and scream at me all you want. I don't have the same patience as these wonderful volunteers that we have, and quite honestly, if you are in the wrong, which 99 times out of 100 the people complaining are, because they've not read the terms, they've not followed the FAQ page, they've gone off at a tangent somewhere for no reason because they feel hard done by. If you want to do it, anybody, me, do not express disdain or just don't be rude, disrespectful to the people that are trying to help you. Okay, that's all I want to say. Okay, So it's up to you. People, you know, that this person or rather, and you expect me, you want me to go out and promote. You know, it makes no difference to me whether you promote or not. Makes no difference in the big picture of things whether you promote or not from the point of view of We Share Abundance. The only person it affects if you don't promote is you, because you're not going to make as much money, because you're not providing a service to anyone. So it's up to you. I mean, I don't mind whether you promote or not. It doesn't affect me in the slightest, okay? I would prefer everybody to make as much money as they wish. But to do that, to make the most of the opportunities here, yeah, you need to go out and share what we have. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, then don't do it. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect anybody else. Well, it does. It affects everybody, I suppose, a tiny, minute amount. The same as if you don't log in. It affects everybody a tiny, minute amount. But it affects you more than anybody else, because if you don't log in, you don't get your reward. If you don't promote, you don't earn commissions, you know. But the effect it has overall on the big picture is minute. It's absolutely minute. So what you choose to do is up to you, and the person that affects most is you. Okay, so there we go. Let me see who else we've got in here now. We have Nityanda from India, Kingsley from Manchester, UK. Who else? Charmaine from Morocco. Morocco is a wonderful sounding place, isn't it? It always conjures up dreams of mystical, you know. Well, it does to me anyway. I suppose it's the old films, you know, around about the 1940s, 1950s, after the war, when you know, anybody went to Morocco and there was the souks and things, you know. But I've only been there once, a long time ago. Okay, Kathy. Yes. So, right. What are we on today? Oh, I did. When I set up the schedule, you get the option to put in most of the information from the previous day's broadcast, and I changed the date. I got that right, 22222 or whatever. Sounds like a ballet dancing outfitter, doesn't it? 22. And then, but I didn't change the reason. I didn't put in beta launch updates. So it says figures for January and winners of the free lottery, free raffle thing. And of course, we did that yesterday. So there you go. Right. So what we are doing is updating you on the development, and we'll do that first. Then we'll get into questions and answers that I sent out the day before yesterday, or yesterday, I can't remember when now, got mixed up. And what I want to talk to you about as well is why people are online and why you shouldn't be selling. Okay, so we'll get into that in a moment. We'll do the development updates first, but everything takes place after our prayer. Okay, so here we go. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member may find the joy of service. And through service, Lord, through that service, bless each member that they may attract into their lives everything that they need and want from you. Amen. Okay, so let's get to Devyani. And she's completed a lot of other tasks to do with soap. Let me just see what they are. She's on to task number 13 next. Just let me see where we're up to with that. Let me find the sheet for that. I apologize for task 6. Yeah, this is about the upgrades. Task. Let me see what else did she say? Tasks 10 and 11 completed. Task 10 is about making sure that you are qualified for the Power of One bonus. And all you've got to do to qualify for the Power of One bonus is refer one paid member that joins in the month and upgrades in the month to a paid membership. And by giving away one coupon, you've done that. They don't actually pay anything. You get a commission, but they get that $2 position, which you would normally have earned 100% on that. But instead of giving you 100%, we're going to give you 150% for giving that position away. So you're going to get $3. The member is going to get that paid $2 position, but that's going to qualify you for the Power of One in the Easy Business Builder. And as a qualification in the Easy Business Builder, it also qualifies you for Power of One in the Wealth Builder as well. So you give away just one coupon a month, and your income is going to go up substantially due to the Power of One. Okay, right. So she's been doing the Power of One, and she's also been making sure that the correct number of tickets are allocated and how they're allocated. So the ticket allocation she's been doing, and she's on to task 13 next, she says. What's that? Okay. Task 13 is we will be introducing a special offer for people that upgrade in their first month. Okay, they have to upgrade before they use a ticket. So before they use a coupon, before they give a coupon away, if you like. And if they upgrade, we're going to give them a discount on their upgrade. So they'll get a 5% discount on any position they upgrade up to the warrior level. And if they upgrade to warrior chief, they'll get a 10% discount on that. They will also get a free gift from us, which will be sent to them. It will be mailed to them if they upgrade to that warrior chief level. I'm not going to tell you right now what that gift is, but it is extremely valuable. It can change your life for the better. Okay, so she's on that, and then there's only 2 things to do after that. One of them I don't think will take very long at all. It's just setting withdrawal limits. and the other is to get the program ready to give you all you active members anyway. Let me get back to Facebook, make sure. I don't like leaving Facebook because sometimes it cuts me off and I don't know if I'm not there. Yeah, the other thing should be writing the script to, when we launch, we say, okay, it's all yours. You will automatically be upgraded from the position that you hold now, whether that's a free position. I mean, if it's a free position, we're going to upgrade you to that $2 level. But if you're at, for example, the warrior level, which you can buy now for $40, you will have the advantage of that warrior position right up to the launch date. And then when we launch, we're going to give you a full 30 days as a warrior chief, which would normally have cost you $100. So that also she'll be writing the script for. Once those things have been put in and we've run a few tests, then we'll be able to give it to our beta testers. How quick will all this be completed? I don't know. I'm hoping we can get it to our beta testers so that they can start testing next week. How long will we need the beta testers to test for? I don't know, but I'm hoping 7 to 10 days will be sufficient. If all goes to plan, that means that within a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, you will have the ability to give away paid positions, make instant commissions, instantly withdrawable commissions. Well, as soon as you hit the minimum, we're going to set the minimum at $10. We don't want to be paying out less than $10, but everybody can make $10 very quickly with the SOAP program just by giving away paid positions to people. You can find all the people you need in one household many occasions. You can just go next door, sign up 5 people, boom, done. Okay, that's me for the month, that's my work done. This sort of thing. As soon as you've got $10 in your account, you can withdraw it, and you can be spending that money within 24 hours or whatever of actually making the sale. Once we get up and running and we make sure that all the security features that should be working correctly in the site are all enabled and working correctly in the site, we can then look at automating the withdrawals. And in that case, you'll be able to set a withdrawal, say every time I hit $10, it automatically withdraws. You perhaps wouldn't want to do that because there's a withdrawal fee with each withdrawal. So you might want to set it for $100 because the withdrawal fee is the same. So it's better to pay $1 to get $100 than to pay $1 10 times to get $10, But it'll be your choice once we get that automated system in place. We might make it, I don't know, we might make it you can only withdraw once in a day, or we might make it once a week. I don't think we'll limit you to once a month, but we'll have to see how things go. So that's where we are with the development. Devyani also answered quite a number of tickets, politely, correctly, and respectfully, as she always does. And most of the tickets responses that she gets are polite and thankful. Let's keep it that way, okay? Let me have a look. We have a few people saying amen after the prayer. I don't seem to hear any sound from my end. Is it my end, lovely people? That's easy. I think it's okay. Yeah, Ruscali says it's loud and clear. Charmaine, That's a great idea. Not sure what the idea is, but yeah, it probably is. Okay. Hi Graham, I want to make it clear with my team, do we need to be signed up in the EBB now, or are we grandfathered in automatically by being active in the We Share Abundance in all 6 pools? You don't need to be in any pools as long as you're an active member. You don't have to be in a pool to be an active member. You don't have to have bought anything. You don't have to stake anything. You don't have to read any messages to be an active member. All you've got to do is log in 2/3 of the available days, and then you are an active member. And as an active member, Ned, you will be you're automatically now a member of EBB, and if you make a sale as a free member, you get 5%. But as soon as we launch, anybody that's active will no longer be a free member, because we'll give them the next level up. You'll be a $2 member. You'll get coupons to give away. You will be able to make money easier than you ever thought possible. And the instant commissions that you make are good, but they're not as good as the residual commissions that you're building. Those are life-changing, and they don't amount to much in your first month, your second month, your third month, but they're gradually building. And when you get to about 5-6 months, they start to really grow. And it would be hard for anybody that is consistent in giving away their free coupons, encouraging their team to do the same, not to make at least $1,000 a month in residual commissions in 6 months. It's disruptive. It's a disruptive innovation to the way business is done online. It is totally different than anything else that is out there. Certainly anything that I've seen in the short 22 years that I've been making money online. 24 years, time flies. 24 years that I've been making money online. There's been nothing ever like our SOAP program. And it is going to disrupt the industry. And the great thing about getting in on a disruptive innovation is if you're in at the right time, you hit, and things just take off like that. And they carry you with them. And you will benefit enormously from just being in the right place at the right time. Okay, so that is that is pretty much the developments. Why do people come online? Why shouldn't you sell? There's a difference between people being sold and buying something. People like to buy things. People like to spend their money and get something that they want. But people don't like being sold to. They put up a barrier. There's a resistance there to being sold to. And people don't come online to buy something. Now, sometimes they do. I mean, sometimes they say, you know, I want a leather belt for my trousers, or I'll go online and see where I can get a leather belt. Well, the first thing they're looking for is information. Where can I buy a leather belt? What quality is it? What price is it? They're looking for information. And when they've got that information, they then make a decision to buy. Nobody's selling them in the terms of pushing things at them and putting them through funnels where they buy this now, and then you go, no, I don't want that. Buy this, no, I don't want that. You know, you've all been through them. You know, you get this free ebook, and then it's why don't you take this upgrade? It's only $2, and then you know, it's this process, and you go through. Okay, no, I don't want that. Okay, the next page. You can't get into the members area till you've been through about 12 pages of them trying to sell you something, and you get fed up with it, and quite rightly so. And people don't like being sold, but they like to buy, and they come for information. So remember that when you are creating your splash pages, when you are talking to people, when you're posting things on social media sites or anywhere, whatever you're doing, offer some information. Do you know why most people fail in network marketing? Go here for the answer. Do you know this? Have you thought about this? Have you ever looked for this? Information, offer information, and gear that information into highlighting problems. Take small problems and build them into mountains. And once they've seen this huge mountain in front of them, offer them a solution which explodes the mountain. And they say, wow, yeah, all those problems and they're all gone. I'll buy that. You've not sold them anything, but you've given them information. You've built the problems really high, almost insurmountable, and then you squash them like that. And that's how you'll make sales, okay? So I wanted to cover that because there is no need to sell, particularly with something as good as soap. Explain that the biggest obstacle to people making money online is not being able to get people to duplicate. Why? Because they don't, because of this and this and this, and it build up the reasons why people don't duplicate. And then you say, but have you seen this? Because it seems to eliminate all these problems, because nobody has to sell anything, everybody makes money, and so that is duplicatable. And just to prove how it works, I would like to give you a free membership in this program. It's a paid membership, but I'm going to give it you free, and it will enable you to give away free memberships. And the beauty of it is you'll make money just by giving away free memberships. And that is something that they say, yeah, okay, I'll take that. They've not actually bought anything other than the idea, but you've got to sell the idea, okay? And you sell the idea by building the obstacles and knocking them down. And these are the obstacles, these are what you're going to face, this is your problem if you don't take this solution. Okay, that's a little bit on sales, and that's what people come online for. They come for the information. They don't come with the intent to buy a business or to buy a subscription into a business or anything else. But if they see there's a solution to their problems, they're happy to buy it. You don't have to sell it, okay? Right, let's give you some numbers. Net increase in our registered members over the last 24 hours is 25, net increase of 25 to 48,955. We talk about a net increase because anybody that's been inactive for 2 months, not logged in at least once for 2 months, and doesn't have an active stake, we take them out. Quite a lot get removed on a daily basis. And when we've got a positive figure, it just means that we've had more registrations than the people we've taken out. Site ranking is down for both We Share Abundance and Multiply Weezer. It's down to 9,588 for We Share Abundance, and it's down to 26,261 for Multiply Weezer. 81 places Weezer Abundance, 333 places for Multiply Weezer. It'll be interesting by the end of February to see how that is changing. It's going to be really, really interesting. It won't show immediately because the numbers here are averaged over, I think, 3 months. It's a 3-month average of visitors to the site, and this so when you get a big jump, its impact isn't seen right away because you've got another 89 days of activity that are counteracting the big jump, you know. But as that big jump becomes another big jump and another big jump and another big jump, it gradually has an impact on this until you get some real movement. So it'll be interesting to see how quickly it starts really moving when we get soap out to all you people. The Multiply Weezer site, I'm looking forward to getting onto projects that will improve the value of the Weezer tokens. The Weezer Abundance token is going to automatically go up in liquidity and value through SOAP. But we're going to need to implement things that we have in mind to get the Weezer token up there as well. And we can do that once we've got SOAP running. And that will then start moving the Multiply Weezer site because people will start earning more income from it again. And there'll be more people visiting. More people visiting means there's better advertising response, and the whole thing will start moving there as well. But we had 2 new members, email verified members in Multiply Weezer in the last 12 hours. We've now got 13,267. Nobody new bought advertising, and the bonus pool only went up $1 to $9,665.98. And the tokens are reflecting the general market trend in cryptocurrencies, which tends to be a little bit on the down still a bit of a bear market. I saw an amusing cartoon the other day. It had Bitcoin for sale, $65,000 in one booth, and there was another booth next to it, Bitcoin for sale at $35,000. And there was a huge queue at the $65,000 booth, and nobody at all at the other queue. And it just reflects what happens, you know. When Bitcoin is rising, everybody's rushing in to buy it, and yet when it's at a low price, people are scared. They're just selling it, doing exactly the opposite of what they should be doing. But I thought it was very graphically well illustrated. But at the moment, it's still a bear market. The cryptos in general are falling, and it's reflected in the Waves price and the back office price that you see for our tokens. However, when you go to a site like CoinRanking, which measures the actual sales and what people are paying for the tokens, not an indication of the overall crypto market, then you get a clearer picture of what is really going on. But for the Weezer Abundance token in Waves, it's down about $4 to $150. In your back office, it's down $3 to $143. But in CoinRanking, what people are actually paying for Weezer Abundance tokens is $314.94. Okay, we did drop 1 place in the CoinRanking for Weezer Abundance to 3,616. Visa tokens, once again, slightly down in price. It's hardly worth mentioning, you know, because it's a fraction of a cent down in Waves and in the back office there. But in coin ranking, it's down about half as much as it's been for the last couple of days. But there's only been $24 worth of trading there. But what that means is somebody bought $24 worth of Visa tokens at a real good price, at 5 for 1 cent. 5 for 1 cent. 500 for $1. 5,000 for $10. So they got like about 12,000 Visa tokens for $24. And once they start going up in price, you know, they don't have to go up very much for somebody to get their $24 back and have a bundle of Visa tokens that they can hang on to. And as the price goes up into $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, and so on, the speculation in the Visa tokens is going to pay them back very handsomely. So those are your numbers. I want to go to the Q&A page, the FAQ page, or whatever it's called. I think we were talking about staking, and I'm not sure, but I think the last one I sent out on the Q&As was, how much do I make if I make a primary stake? Primary staking is all that's available at the moment. The maximum you can stake is $100. But any stake that you make, and it starts at just $2, you will make 5% per day for 30 days. So you multiply 5% by 30 days. At the end of a 30-day period, you've got 150% back. The 100% part is your stake being returned to you. The 50% is profit. So you're making 50% profit in 30 days. Whether you stake $2 or $5, $10, $20, $40, $100, you make 50% in 30 days. It can be more than that, because if you qualified for the power of one, which everybody should be when we introduce the SOAP program, as I say, you've only got to give one coupon away a month to qualify for the power of one. If you're qualified for the power of one, of course, that goes up quite substantially, because even at 10%, which is the first level of power of one bonus, instead of getting $150 back for $100, you get $165 back for $100. So you take your $100 out, you've got a 65% profit in just 30 days. And it can be much, much more as the power of one bonus increases. Okay. How do I make a primary stake? It's pretty simple, but there are a couple of things to watch. There is a video on how to do it, but you go into your back office and you click on manage pools or something like that, and then you can opt to buy the pools that you want. But you must buy them in order. You can't buy pool 2 if you haven't bought pool 1. You can't buy pool 3 if you haven't bought pool 2, and so on. There are 6 pools, and each has an additional deposit attached to it. So if you stake in pool 1, it's $2. If you stake pool 2, it's $3. So now it's $2 plus $3 is $5. And that goes up through the pools. The pools are there And if you are a member of any of the pools, or if you remember each pool that you're a member of, let's put it this way, gets you a ticket, a free ticket into a monthly raffle in that pool, where you can win literally thousands of dollars, sometimes a few cents, sometimes nothing. About 20% of the people in the pools get a prize at some level, as I say, ranging from a few cents to tens of thousands of dollars. And the higher the pool, the higher the raffle prize is. So why do we have pools? Well, part of it is to provide you with additional benefits as a member of our community. As you stake any pool, you become a member of that pool and are placed into a 5 by infinity company-wide matrix for the pool. And this matrix is sorted each month randomly. And dependent on where you land in that pool, governs the prize that you win in the raffle, the free raffle. It also determines the number of people that you can message from that pool. If you're at the top of the pool and there's 1,000 people in the pool, then you'll be able to message 1,000 people from that pool in that following month. If you're at the bottom of the pool, you're going to get quite a number of messages, and you're not going to be able to message anybody because there's going to be nobody underneath you. But that is just randomly generated, and you can land anywhere in that matrix any month. Some months you'll be near the top, some months you'll be near the bottom. One month you might be right at the top. A few months you might be right at the bottom, you know. But you can be anywhere in the matrix for that pool, and you can message people, as I say, as long as you're a member of the EBB program, a paid member. And there's no reason for anybody not to be, because even if you buy that $2 level, you know, if we say, okay, I didn't get gifted in because I wasn't active, but next month I am active, I can buy that position for $2. You will get sufficient coupons to give away that will guarantee you $15 in income from giving away those tokens, 5 tokens. That's all you've got to give away, and we'll give you $15. You've made your $2 back, plus just for giving away, just for helping 5 people. Okay. So that, I think, covers the questions that we had that I mailed out on staking. Let me get back to Facebook to make sure I'm still there. Yeah, I am. And we've got Richard popped in from Devon. Looks like a few dozen people beat me in. Yeah, you're a little on the late side today, Richard, but you're very welcome. How can I get a t-shirt like yours? I got it from, I don't know. You can use our logo any way you want, as long as it's not for profit. In other words, you can't take our logo and get t-shirts on from somewhere like Teespring or somewhere like that and have them for sale and make a profit on them. But you can use it to order your own t-shirts. When we get organized, we'll probably set it up for you so that they will be available, and in the not too distant future, you'll be able to buy them with your tokens. But at the moment, you can go to, I can't remember where I got this from. I just sort of looked online and found somewhere that was easy to do, really, because I'm not too technically good. So where I could just upload the logo, and they printed the shirt and sent it out. And I think it cost me about £20 for this shirt. I'm not absolutely sure. It might have been a bit less. I don't think it was more. So it's available, but we don't at the moment we don't have the facility to sell those, but you can get your own things done. You can get cups, caps, hoodies, t-shirts, whatever you want, and you can use our logo as long as you're not making a profit from it. So it's been a beautiful day here, by the way. Today it's gone a bit cooler now, but it's been the hottest day of the year, I would think. Not that it's been hot, but it's not been cold. Let's put it that way. And we've had a fair bit of sunshine today. And I actually saw one of my neighbours mowing his lawn in February. You know, that's almost unheard of, isn't it? The grass doesn't grow, but it's been very mild, and so the grass has grown a little bit. And we've had one of our neighbours mowing his lawn. Ours has grown a bit, but not enough for me to ask our. We have a young man that comes and mows it for us, but it's not long enough to bother him. Okay, but that's the weather we've been having. I know that some places are suffering from extreme cold and snowstorms and things, but that's it. Have I got anything else that I should be talking about? I don't think so. But get involved in the EBB. Get your level there. Get the highest level that you can afford. Even if you buy that top level, I mean, we can't give you a level above that, but we're going to give you an extra month. So, you know, if you spend $100 on becoming a warrior chief, when we launch, you'll get an extra full month as a warrior chief, 30 days. And of course, as a warrior chief, you'll just by giving away coupons, you'll make at least $150. So if we give you an extra month on top of your subscription, you won't need to. You'll get your $100 back in effect, because you don't need to store that for next month, because it'll be paid for. If that makes sense to you, you know. So, but it's a great deal if you can only afford $40, because you'll still be able to bring people in and say, look, it's a great deal. This, you pay $40 now. If you bring people in at that $40 level, you make $40 commission for every single person you bring in, 100% commission. And when the program goes live in a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, you'll be at that top level and able to make $150 just by giving away coupons that will allow people to have a free paid position. Well, I don't know how you say this. A free paid position doesn't make sense to me, but that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. So so that's it. Have we got anything else? I don't think so. I'm going to go to the Melon app and see if we can see any chat. No, it's all coming up as Facebook chat without the name. Okay, so if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch and you can put comments in, I'm sorry, I don't see them. So that's why I spend my time in Facebook. We can see the comments there. But that's it from me for today. I'll be back same time, same place tomorrow. I'm still working on getting the sales side, if you like, ready. That's got to be ready for the people that are doing the beta testing. I'll be constantly modifying, upgrading, and adding to it. But I've also been talking with one of my trusted suppliers for clicks, to paid clicks, and I'm trying to work out how we can help you people, because they don't normally sell. Normally, you know, you'd have to buy like 500 clicks, which would probably cost you $300 or $400. But if I can put together a co-op where people get maybe I don't know, and what I'd like to do is get it down to $25, but I'm not sure whether we can get good quality clicks, you know, in sufficient numbers for $25. But we'll see. We'll see. I've posed some questions with some of the people that I've done business with in the past, and we'll see what comes up. But I'm working on that as well as actually getting things in place to be totally happy. Really, we've got to be able to provide you with more than money, more than any other website out there. You need balance in material things, mental things, and spiritual things, and we've got to find a way of allowing you to do that completely. Okay, so just a minute. What's this? Why about people that they are in visa since 2 years and some months now? What are income by now, because they will never withdraw since they are starting? I'm sorry, I don't really understand that. But if anybody's been in 2 years and not withdrawn anything, that is because they chose not to withdraw when we had withdrawals, because for a good 6 months, probably more, 10 months. For 10 months, we were paying withdrawals out. For 6 months, the withdrawals were at a very high level. For 4 months, they started coming down, and we started to understand that what we had was not sustainable. We had two options. One was to give up. That isn't really an option, not for me. I never, ever give up on anything, okay? And the other was to find a better way. And that's what we've done, and that's what SOAP is. And so anybody that's been in for 2 years that hasn't made a withdrawal is because they chose not to make one for 10 months. Anybody that's been in for 14 months probably hasn't had the opportunity to make a withdrawal, because we sensibly, and I put this to the members, and they came up with a sensible solution to not allow withdrawals until we could fix the liquidity. And we can't fix the liquidity until we get some of the programs that are coming along this year implemented. And we couldn't implement them previously because we didn't have a site that was stable enough to put in new programs. So it's been a challenge. It's rocked the boat a little bit, but it's not moved us off course. We're still heading in the same and the right direction. And now, and for the past, I think we launched in October, but let's say it was November. November, December and January. For the past 3 months, people have had the option of earning commissions which are instantly withdrawable. So there you go. I hope that's answered your question. We've got Henrietta from Nigeria's come in the meantime. Somebody says I'm a good planner. I don't give up. I'm not sure that I'm a good planner. If I'd have been a really, really good planner, I would have foreseen the difficulties and our passage would have perhaps been smoother. But the great thing about situations is you learn from everything. And as you learn, you grow, and we are growing. We have never deviated from the course that we are building something for generations, not just for today, not just for the next few weeks, not just for the next few months. Most of the programs that are out there online right now will not be around in 12 months' time. The ones that survive for 12 months will probably not be around in 3 years' time. The ones that are still around in 3 years' time, very few will be actually active in that they're pretty stagnant or drifting along and probably losing their way a little bit. We will constantly and consistently improve what we have, and we will set it up in a way that it will be here for your children and for their children and for their children. It's something that we are building for the future. It doesn't mean that you won't be able to make money now. With the SOAP program, there is no reason why everybody can't make an income. How much you make, or whether you make anything at all, depends on you, the amount of love in your heart, and your desire to be of service to your fellow man. So that's all it's down to. Build that love, enjoy the service, and accept the rewards. That's it from me, okay? So God bless you all. I'll see you all same time, same place tomorrow. We'll have more updates. We'll let you know how we're going on. I do want to get our beta testers primed up, ready for them to move ahead with the SOAP program, and those beta testers, there are 8 of them, will be hearing from me in the near future. I don't think it'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow I've got a busy day on. Might be Friday, might be Saturday. And we'll get them operating as quickly as we can, and hopefully they'll take action as quickly as they can, and we'll start getting some feedback, and we'll get the SOAP program out to all you guys as quickly as we possibly can. That's it from me. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll have the right text on the scheduled post tomorrow, and you're in the right place at the right time. But from me till tomorrow, goodbye, goodbye. I wish you all goodbye, goodbye. I wish you all goodbye, da 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 da.